How you doing? What's going on, folks? My name is Ron Tucker, and welcome to my show at Ron's Talking. I am the host, obviously, and it's been a minute since I've done it in this format. I've been killing it on the shorts for the past 4 or 5 months, I guess, and it's really been rewarding. Subscribers have been turning up left and right, and I appreciate that. Got to keep on bringing it, though, because, you're only good as your last video or your last short. So I understand the game so far. I'm learning the game so far, and I'm enjoying the ride so far. So want to thank all my subscribers, though, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button or the like. Again, this ain't no short, but I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet because a lot of things are going on that some of you already know about. I'm just here to maybe reiterate certain points of fact, contention, and whatnot. But anyway, LA is burning up right now. And it's really all because of people making, well, you can look at it now and kind of say dumb choices. See, in America, there's so much hatred and bigotry, racism, and ideas that white people, some of them, not all of them, I never try to spread and stroke that brush too broadly on everybody because the paint shouldn't drip on all white people, of course. But the ones I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking to. And blacks too. Asians, Hispanics, Cubans. But any of y'all who decided y'all wanted to hitch y'all wagons up to one Donald J, and to me the J stands for jackass, Trump. Here he is. Y'all getting what you paid for. When you invest in the stock market, there's a lot of volatility there. And when one of those ticker symbols is DJT, y'all have fucked thee because he is an abomination. And as you can see, like I said a minute ago, LA on fire. Latinos, Hispanic people in general, did y'all not pay attention 8 years ago? Did y'all not record, at least in your mind, if not on paper, the amount of lies that was recorded for posterity's sake with Donald Trump? The lies were in the multiple thousands and counting, even today. Now, it is inexplicable why so many minorities decided that that man was their best option. He didn't do shit for you 8 years ago. And so all of a sudden, why, I don't know. Well, there's factors, we all know that. See, there was this black lady who happened to be VP at one point, and her boss, the president, the former president of the United States, they took over a situation in 2020, or really 2021, and we were just in the throes of a pandemic. See, For some unknown reason, Americans bought into the persona of a corrupt, craven, crooked, ignorant fraud from reality TV and turned him to their hero, their knight in shining armor, their guy that was going to do everything that he lied about he was going to do and didn't do shit. He took over an economy from a black president who served for 2 consecutive terms because he was doing a damn good job. And a lot of people who don't want to admit it won't admit it. But he handed over to this orange-faced buffoon a stable economy and this ignoramus called Trump. He was rolling along on the previous president's, economy and was just, living off all the spoils of what his administration accomplished, the Affordable Care Act and other things that, and I'll mention his name. Sorry I didn't say Obama, but, President Barack Obama. And from the time Trump got his fat, nasty ass in office, his main objective was to destroy and remove any vestige of the Obama era, the Obama policies, all the things that the Obama administration put in place to help the people. Now, he wasn't always perfect, of course not. Who was and who is? But he gave Trump something that Trump now, well, I ain't going to say now knows because he never knew. But maybe some of the people that are dealing with the fallout of everything right now by electing Trump's ass again in office, now they know what they had way back when and what they had recently with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Other than gas prices being higher than most people wanted and food prices higher than most people wanted, y'all had to understand, and some of you still don't want to admit it, you still don't, or either you're just too damn ignorant to understand. We were coming out of a pandemic, a global pandemic, and our country was the only country that came out with flying colors compared to the other nations around the world, the developed nations around the world. Joe Biden put us there along with Kamala Harris. But no, that was not good enough for the MAGA faithful and black people who became MAGA maggots and other white people who were becoming MAGA morons and just all of the cretins and the vermin and the despots, all these irrational individuals who just couldn't stand prosperity. They wanted to make sure that they gave Donald Trump another chance to get it right. Because they felt like, well, he didn't have enough time to get Mexico to pay for the border. COVID exposed Trump completely. Oh, he was already exposed. If, truth be told, now I'm going to tell the truth about his ass. The man didn't do nothing but fuck shit up. You see, like I said, he was riding that crest on the Obama's dime. He was clowning, taking credit for everything that was going right because everything was good to go when he took over. But he's trying to put down the martial law on a parade for him back then. He felt like he deserved to be honored for what, I don't know. But he tried that shit then. But see, again, when COVID came, Trump's shit left because the COVID crisis left him exposed, unable to lead if he had any thoughts of leading. The man ain't never been a leader, but he's been a grifter. And he thought that everything was just going to run just smooth sailing. He reminded me of that surfer on a surfboard, and he just riding that wave, and shit, he's steady as a rock. Everything was cool. That damn wave hit his ass and crashed, and there was Trump telling us everything's gonna be all right. It's just gonna go away. It's just like the common cold. Don't worry, it'll be gone by next week, and it'll be gone by next week, and next week, and next week. And every time you looked around, it was another week or a month that COVID was going to be gone, and he was thanking and praising Xi Jinping for the great job he was doing. Then, but when COVID started nailing people's asses and jacking people up, and those body counts started piling up, Trump tried to get us to drink fucking bleach. And had Dr. Burke and Dr. Fauci scratching their heads, wondering what the hell he was asking them. Will light work on this COVID virus? What do you think, Deborah? She was sitting there looking aghast, as they say, because she was looking at a nincompoop. This individual finally realized that he got to do some damn work instead of working on the links on the golf courses. So see, folks, Trump was, has been, and always will be a total fraud. And now, moving forward, here it is, 2025. That motherfucker didn't waste no time fucking shit up. I'm gonna stop the war in Ukraine and Russia on day one. On day one, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get all the egg prices and grocery prices and food prices. Everything's gonna be lowered immediately. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop that on day one. Y'all remember? And I'm back to the Biden-Harris administration. These MAGA idiots, they couldn't stand the fact that Joe Biden on his worst day is better than Trump on Trump's best day, and Trump ain't never had a best day. Don't believe me? Look at the chaos that's ensued ever since he took over from day one. The Project 2025 plan gave him the manifesto to fuck up the country, and he's doing a splendid job, but he's taking hits. Oh, Elon Musk, his right-hand partner at the time, we all know what's happening right now with them. Oh, if they so estranged, they don't know which way is up. One thing Trump does, he knows, Elon, gotcha. Because Trump got that cash. He made the dash. Told Elon to kiss his fat ass. Yeah, I fired you. Because you started getting too big for your britches. I know you're the richest man in the world, but I'm the most powerful man in the world. So, you know. Yeah, I had you doing all that shit with Doge and, you know, fucked up people's careers and made people's lives a shamble, and you done just destroyed people's lives and then indirectly killed hundreds of thousands of people over in Africa and other places with your callousness. And you were running around, Elon, you were running around wielding that fucking chainsaw acting like you fucking the Terminator and like you Halloween and all this other shit. The Texas Chainsaw guy. Look at you now, Elon. You know, that just shows you could be the richest man in the world, but at the same time be the dumbest. Because you let a con artist like Trump get you. And he got you. Now you're pissed, and now both of you turn on each other. Two crooks, two what they call it, egocentric individuals, two corrupt individuals in the same building. Shit ain't gonna work. Not for long. Because they couldn't coexist too long, because both of them have nothing but greed in their hearts and on their mind. And both of them love power. They're power hungry. And all the little cockroaches and little rats and shit in Trump's administration, they the same way, just on a lower level. And you look at people like Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, Tulsi Gabbard, RFK Jr., Linda McMahon. She's just square as a pool table and twice as green. Don't know her asshole from a hole in the ground. And she the Secretary of Education. Ain't that a bitch? Hell, she don't even know what Sesame Street is. Don't know nothing about education. But she's the Secretary of Education. That's a Trump move, if you ever seen one. And now I see that Trump then put a 22-year-old kid as a deputy, I believe, of the anti-terrorism force in America. 22 years old. And I understand, hell, the last job he had was working as a landscaper at some company. And before that, he worked at a grocery store. Now, I ain't trying to put none of those things down. I'm just talking about the fact of experience being absent from his resume to be involved in the United States government. But hell, I ain't no sense of me beefing about that. When Elon came on board, unqualified, no credentials whatsoever to be, not in politics, but in the White House, and heading some kind of group or organization they done thrown together, and just taking people's personal information, delving into every aspect of our government structure, and just hollowing out departments and firing people and laying people off left and right, talking about they saving money and working on waste fraud and trying to make things more efficient. And they ain't got nothing to back none of the claims up, but Trump has been blessing all that shit up until now. Now that him and Elon on the outs, because Elon couldn't get everything he wanted out of that damn bill. And now Trump is fighting, trying to get that bill through. And you got a few Republicans now who done got some smelling salts on their nose, and they finally waking up to the fact that y'all ain't been conned. Y'all were conned from day freaking one. Because you're gutless. All you senators and congressmen, especially on the Republican side, you're spineless. You're scared of this fat frog named Trump. And you can't deny it, because Lisa Murkowski, the senator, she sat there in front of her town hall constituents and told them straight up out of her mouth she's scared. And everybody else in the Senate is scared of Trump. And let that sink in for a second, folks. Got a senator of the United States, another one of the branches of government, and they all frightened out of their damn boots, scared as shit over this orange-faced clown, like he's gonna kick somebody's ass, or he's gonna beat somebody down, or Trump ain't gonna do nothing but what he's doing now. He's serving Stephen Miller and the rest of those fascist, racist, warmongering, clownish, idiotic, incompetent individuals that he got in his administration. Folks, those people who are calling the shots. Trump ain't doing nothing but signing shit that he ain't read, don't understand, and he gives a damn because he's just a paper tiger, a figurehead. Think about this for a second, folks. Any of y'all tell me what the hell has he done in the past 5 months that he's been president that has been meaningful or noteworthy and has helped the American public? I will wait. Ain't done shit. But start shit. And every time he knows he ain't nothing but a bullshitting fraud, and he can't produce, can't perform. Well, Melania knows about that. But anyway, I digress. He ain't doing nothing since he's been in office except selling Teslas. I love Teslas. You love him so much, you done kicked your boy to the curb because he was getting too much notoriety. Honestly, I believe I know why Trump wanted to kick Elon to the curb and fire his ass. Because Trump's still salty about little X slapping that booger on his desk and telling Trump, motherfucker, you ain't got no business sitting there in that damn chair. You ain't the president. When a little kid tells the whole world that Trump ain't nothing but a no good fucking bum to his face. Come on, y'all. People picked up on it. A lot of people don't want to talk about it, especially the ones who should be talking about it, because they know Trump has been, will be, and always will be. He's a fraud. He's an embarrassment. And that little kid told him, he was an embarrassment. And here's a booger for you. Trump sat there looking petrified because he couldn't do. He wanted to smack that kid out of the Oval Office. Couldn't do it. There's too much money involved. Now Trump got what he wanted out of Elon. He told Elon, shit, I got money now. Your money. I don't need you now. I don't give a damn how much you don't like my bill. You're dismissed. But, moving along, there's so much shit going on. Oh, let me jump over to Scam Bondi for a minute. I thought it was her and old Caroline Lyon Levitt and the rest of those the people in Trump's cabal. They were talking about Kilmar Abrego, he'll never set foot back in the United States. He's never coming back. We can't get him back. We're not going to bring him back. He's never going to set foot back in here again on U.S. soil. Guess who came to dinner a few days ago? See, folks, the Trump, I don't know what to call them, administration, organization, cartel, whatever you want to call them. Incompetent from the top to the bottom. Just pathetic. They did all that blustering and bloviating and bullshitting and shucking and jiving and shit, talking about we ain't gonna let them back in. Because they fucked up from the get-go. They made a mistake. And instead of them just admitting that they made a mistake, shit would have looked a lot smoother. People still would have been pissed. But all they had to do was admit. They did admit it, but they just couldn't bring themselves to doing the right thing by bringing that man back where he belonged. They finally did it. They did it quietly as kept. All of a sudden, he's back now. But they couldn't wait. They figured out a way to go ahead and try to hang him on some other charges. They shitty as hell. They vindictive because it was egg on their face. And Bondi, with her stupid, dumb ass, got that damn title and don't have nothing to back it up with. Because she ain't been nothing but a political pawn for Trump ever since she let him slide on that damn investigation into Trump University. He slid that 25G for her campaign when she was Attorney General of Florida. That's all it took. That's all it took. And she was on the hook. Because she's a crook. Just like Trump. They never change their stripes. And now she's looking stupid, trying to nail this boy on some shit that's happened in 2016 that he wasn't charged for. But now they're trying to say he was trafficking people and doing this and doing all this. Oh, please. Y'all pissing up a rope again because you're trying to cover your asses because you know you're embarrassed and you are an embarrassment as an organization. They're just pitiful. Cash Patel, same way. They all of them are fucking up left and right. And all that shit's doing is going to come back and haunt all of them in the end. Because the clock is still ticking. And it's marching inexplicitly, inexorbitantly towards Armageddon. Called the midterms. And when that happens, man, they know what time. But don't anybody get it twisted that Trump and his organization are not, I repeat, are not right now plotting, trying to make sure that they can get that damn midterm rigged. Because see, when Trump and Elon had the falling out, and you know, Elon's coming after him now with all these tweets and everything, talking about, you know, Trump was involved in the Epstein deal and blah, blah, blah. That's all well and good, but they talking about that was bombshell. There ain't wasn't no bombshell. To me, the bombshell is when Elon goes ahead and fesses up on what kind of role he played in the election. When he claimed that if it hadn't been for him, Trump would have never won. Well, I've been saying that for months. Just check out some of our old videos in my archives. I've been saying that for a long time. I believe Elon Musk and his motherfucking little whiz kids, big balls, whoever the hell he is, those little 22-year-olds have been hacking shit and fucking with shit. I believe Musk recruited some kids and other people too, and they rigged that damn election. But Musk know he can't come out and say that, obviously, because he know, well, he won't be alone going to jail. He'll have a companion, multiple companions. But see, he's trying to bluff the king of bluffers, Trump. It ain't really going to work. You got to come with the shit, with the goods, the real deal. And I don't think Elon wants to risk that because, see, in this circular firing squad, and that's what would happen. Everybody gonna get shot up. Ain't gonna happen. But what they doing now, Trump talking about he don't want to speak to Elon no more. Trump will talk to anybody when some loot is involved. So when some more money comes into play, he'll be reconciling with Elon. I don't think their bromance is over yet. If it is, that's fine with me. Because I like this kind of drama between these two egomaniacs, these two billionaires. One's a uber billionaire. The other one just squeaked across the line because he's been selling everything from soup to nuts as president, no less. It's just a damn shame. But America is so fucked up right now. And I ain't forgot about you Cubans and you Latinos. Y'all crying like a motherfucker now. Because we feel betrayed. He lied to us. He been lying to people ever since he had a mouth. And y'all sat back and y'all just couldn't even stand the thought of putting that black woman in office who was going to take care of you. you wouldn't have had all this riot in LA. A lot of you people wouldn't have got deported and sent back to the Siberia or the hinterlands or the Antarctica or some Seacot prison. This shit wouldn't have happened with Kamala Harris. She told y'all what she was going to do. She tried to explain to y'all what was going to be in your best interest. No, 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 no. She ain't black. She ain't good enough. She just like Joe Biden. She ain't told her policies enough. We done heard it 15 times. We need to hear it 16. Nothing was good enough for some of you folks that felt, no, we got to have the liar in chief in. He tells so many good lies. We got to have him back because he makes us feel good with those good lies he tells. Now y'all crying about my husband's gone. He been deported and he was good. He didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't have nothing on his record. He was a hard-working man. Trump, like, so. Hey, Tom Homan, Stephen Miller. I just got a call for some lady talking about her husband was deported. It must be a mistake. What y'all got to say? Oh, it wasn't? No mistake? Okay. Next. Here comes another one. Oh, my wife, she was deported. She went to check in on her immigration status and they arrested her and they deported her. And I got this little 1-year-old and she's still breastfeeding. I don't know what I'm going to do. And he's asked Trump again, what can you do for us, Mr. President? Can you help us out? And he told old dude, I don't know how good you are breastfeeding, but you better pull your shirt up and get busy. I'm on my way to the golf course. Next. These people done jacked themselves up, screwed themselves, and now they crying. Hey, look. Y'all messing with this snake, and y'all got bit. Now, all of us are paying for it. See, Trump ain't doing nothing but running around masquerading as the president, talking about he's working, he got things to do dealing with Russia. He's got things to do with China. He's working on China. He ain't doing shit because he ain't done shit with none of those negotiations. He's supposed to be the great negotiator, the author of The Art of the Deal. Really, it's the art of the squeal because he just squealing like a fucking pig. He ain't got shit done because he don't know how to get shit done because ain't nothing for him to do because ain't nobody really paying attention to him. He been clowning with those tariffs from day one, trying to make these power plays. Shit's been blown up in his face and backfiring. Putin ain't paying no attention to him. Putin's after his own agenda, trying to save his ass from getting scorched by the Ukrainians. And Xi Jinping has just been cleaning Trump's fucking clock. Japan ain't got nothing for Trump. Trump's so fucking stupid. He done sold motherfucking U.S. Steel to the Japanese. Come on, folks. Talk about they gonna appoint the board of directors and all this. It don't matter who you appoint. Japan owns U.S. Steel. Okay? I don't care. You slice it or dice it. That's what time it is. People don't understand that. U.S. Steel don't belong to us. It belong to them. If you don't know, you better ask somebody, folks. That's why Biden wouldn't bite on it. That's why Biden blocked it to sell. He didn't want to sell it because Biden knew what time it was. Well, now, Trump always want to act like he finally done something right. Always does something wrong. That motherfucker like Klondike Cat. And that damn Stephen Miller, back to his ugly ass, he reminded me of that damn cartoon character on the Flintstones, or some of you know from back in the day, called the Great Kazoo. That skullhead fucker don't know shit but how to be a racist. And I see that ABC then capitulated again and bent the knee to kiss the ring. They just suspended one of their top journalists, one of the correspondents. His name was Terry Moran, I believe. I think that's his name. He's the one that interviewed Trump about a month or so ago. Had Trump's ass on the ropes, trying to plead with him to agree with those so-called tattoos on Kilmar Brago's knuckles. So Moran put some stuff on Twitter called Trump and Miller haters. I mean, he called them, he called them a few things. Matter of fact, it was enough to get him suspended. He called Miller and Trump world-class haters and racist. So ABC, they know I got hit for 15 mil fucking around with Trump because Trump got them by the gonads. So they suspended Moran because Trump's White House called in to see what y'all gonna do about him. Since he said something about me again I don't like. Yeah, Trump got all these people strung out. But got so much to talk about, ranging from raggedy, dirty, tired, sea hag looking Joni Ernst from Iowa. Y'all know about that bitch talking about we all gonna die, so don't worry about the big bill because she worth about damn near 19 million her damn self. What she care about any of y'all po asses? That's the same thing with all of them. Even Marjorie Taylor Greene's a fucking millionaire because she manipulated stocks when Trump announced that tariff bullshit back on the 9th of April when he was manipulating the stock. See, all those things are going to come back to haunt all of them if we do the right thing by the midterm. All the Democrats got to do is vote Democratic. All you Republicans out there that have been scratching your head wondering what happened, why it happened, is because y'all happened to vote for his ass. All you Cubans, y'all ain't doing the salsa right now. Y'all dancing around trying to hide from ICE. Latinos too, Hispanics. If you haven't figured it out by now, you ain't learned your lesson now, you'll never figure it out. Ain't no hope for you. But if you're smart, you'll vote Democratic up and down the damn ballot in any of these future elections, okay? Maybe you'll keep your families intact, and maybe you can come out your house without looking over your shoulder for ICE. Maybe you can go to school if your kids without getting arrested, detained. ICE don't give a fuck about none of you. And you black people who think that because you are Trump lovers and you're Trump supporters and you're MAGA supporters, watch and see what happens to y'all asses too. Because right now, law enforcement in the United States gives a damn about the rule of law. They doing what they want to. Trump's giving them the okay. Has always given them the okay to go upside your motherfucking heads. So just keep on thinking that you different because you down with Trump. You wearing the red hat. Them motherfuckers will knock that red hat off your damn head. If you look brown or you a Latino, you better not speak Spanish. Your ass is out. So in closing here, because I got a lot I could talk about. I'm playing catch up because I've been away for a few days, folks. You know I care about y'all. Y'all my people. And I'm going to keep on bringing it. But I'm going to leave it on this note to drag my boy, my main dude, old Bucky. Oh, Mr. I just love you. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Timothy, Uncle Tim Scott. He done resurfaced now, coming on, trying to defend his pappy, Donald Trump. He wants to intervene and intercede and defend Trump against Elon Musk. Because you know what? Anytime a child's father is being threatened, the child's going to come to his daddy's defense. And that's what Tim Scott did. He said Trump's been so damn good to everybody, even the poor folks. Let me see exactly what my boy Tim had to say, because I paraphrase a lot, but I want to tell you just what came out of his. I'm gonna be nice. Scott, said, President Trump, continue to do what you have been doing. You've been a strong, powerful voice, consistently speaking on behalf of the most economically challenged people in the country. It's that coalition that's made us a very strong party, he said. And he also offered some advice for the angry Elon Musk. Elon Musk, you brought cuts to the table. Let's get back to work. Focus on the American people, and we'll get the job done. This Negro, he talking about, but Trump has done so much and consistently has had a strong and powerful voice on behalf of the most economically challenged people in the country. That's what Tim Scott said about his pappy, Trump. Who gives a damn about Tim Scott's black ass? Tim Scott's program that he started, and I think it was called what it was called. It was a program that Tim Scott created for minority businesses. Yeah, it's called the Minority Business Development Agency. He had championed that thing for a long time. Trump said, fuck you and that damn initiative. I'm cutting funding on all this shit, including your shit, Tim. You didn't even hear crickets from Tim Scott, because Trump killed them too. Tim Scott ain't said one solitary single word that I know of about what Trump did to his initiative. Again, that shows you all you need to know about Tim Scott's courage. He got a mustard heart, and he got a yellow streak going down his black ass back. Because all Tim Scott wants to do is please his pappy. Because I just love you. Can't get over that refrain. Can't get over it. Negro, please. He been hibernating and been underground ever since Trump stuck that knife in his back and told him to get his black ass back in the back. Now all of a sudden Trump feeling threatened by Elon Musk. Here comes Tim Scott running to the rescue with his cape on like he handyman. Hey, you know what? We ain't got a shot. With people like him, look, folks, I've said enough right now. I'm just getting started, but I'm back on it, so I appreciate all of y'all. And look here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check out this little ditty here, because I was doing shorts, and now it was time for me to do some things that shorts just couldn't do for me. I had to let off a little steam, and my advice to those Latinos out there in LA: don't get too carried away with the rioting if it comes to that, because that's what Trump and his regime want y'all to do. So it'll justify him trying to pull some damn martial law and some insurrection act. Just don't give him no excuse to do that shit, because that's what he wants to do with y'all. He wants y'all to act out and clown so he can clown. Because this is the kind of thing that Trump loved. Stephen Miller loved. All the racists in his administration, they love it. Because all it's going to do is give them the platform to justify their actions. I ain't telling you folks not to do your thing. Just try to do it as peaceful as possible. Make it hard for them. One thing you could do is quit shopping for a few days. I bet you that'll get some of you motherfuckers' attention who got the big bucks. Okay? So, it's just a thought. I'm not out there. But the way this thing looks in America, LA is just a start. Anyway, I'm Ron Tucker. Talk to you folks later. Y'all have a good one. And I'll be right back at y'all in due time. Okay?
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.